South Jersey, I'm meteorologist Joe Martucci. Today was one of those days you can kind of crinkle up and throw out in the trash, right? It was cloudy, it was cool, we had strong northeasterly winds, but it was a good day to stay productive inside. So how about that for some good news? Let's take a look at our temperatures earlier this afternoon. Highs 15 degrees below average for the most part. We were in the mid-50s along the shore on that northeasterly wind blowing in ocean air, just around 55 degrees as well. And then moderated as you went further inland. We got into the 60s for much of the mainland here. The reason for this is because of Arthur, which is located to our south. You see it spinning there on satellite, and it's moving away from the North Carolina, Virginia coast. It did just pass east of the Outer Banks earlier today. It currently is, as of 5 p.m., a tropical storm with maximum sustained winds of 50 miles an hour. It's moving to the north and east at 16 miles an hour. And then eventually will lose its tropical characteristics as it moves further to the east. And then what's going to happen is high pressure, the same one that will keep us dry tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday, will push that system to the south and eventually it's make its ways toward Bermuda, away from us here in South Jersey. And that is good news for us, but we still have to deal with rough seas and coastal flooding, as well as the winds, too. Let's take a look at our radar for tonight. We had a couple of sprinkles earlier today in Cape May County. None of that tonight. The rain from Arthur does stay to our south and east. So we'll have a cloudy evening. Temperatures falling slowly through the 50s as the cloud cover keeps a blanket over us, preventing all of that heat from the day, even though there wasn't much, from escaping into outer space. And in overnight, low temperatures, just around seasonable for this time of year, in the low to mid 50s. Tuesday, well, we'll have a little bit more sunshine and temperatures will be cool again, but still not that bad in the strong mid-May sun. But we do have that whipping northeasterly wind, 20 to 30 miles an hour over at the shore. And we have gale warnings in effect for the waters here. You do not want to be out on your small boat tomorrow. It is not going to be nice conditions. Look at the wave heights, even up to 11 feet on the Atlantic Ocean waters. In Delaware Bay, even 4 feet is pretty high for the bay there. Winds not only for Tuesday but or Wednesday do show 20 to 30 miles an hour sustained over at the shore, a little bit less on the mainland. Thankfully, all this is below damage criteria. Usually you like to see wind gusts above 45 miles an hour, sustained winds above 30 or 35 miles an hour, and we're going to stay just below that as we get forward through today, as well as Tuesday and Wednesday as well. The coastal flooding, though, still will be a threat with us. It does look like the Tuesday morning high tide will stay flood-free for most of us, except for very susceptible areas here, like in Atlantic City or in Ventnor. But it will be widespread minor for the Tuesday evening high tide. And then as we go into Wednesday, same story. Most places are flood-free for the morning high tide, but then we get it mostly everywhere for the evening high tide. Again, thankfully, just minor floods today. So nuisance flooding where, yes, you might have to move your car a block or two, but we're not expecting any water into your homes or businesses throughout this time. And flood waters will recede as we go into Thursday. Let's take a look at our mainland 7-day forecast. The winds go away by the time we get to Thursday, and we'll start to see temperatures rebound as we start our Memorial Day weekend. And then for Memorial Day weekend itself, well, the warmest day will be Saturday. And let's zoom in on Harvey Cedars. We had Police Chief Robert Burniford give him our MDW double play, where he chose his two favorite songs to listen to the beach to. Thank the chief for that. We see temperatures sliding as we go into Sunday and Monday, and as we take you back to the Sure 7-day, yes, it's cooler, but it will be dry for Sunday and Monday. So we'll kind of call it a 50-50 weekend. Saturday, probably the best day to lay out on the beach, but we have those showers and storms around, and then as we go into Sunday and Monday, not good days to be out on the beach, but a good day to be at the shore. For the latest in South Jersey weather, you can follow me on social media, or you can go to our website, thepressofac.com/weather. We have the Cape May County Flood Mapper tool, as well as the latest tide forecast here in Atlantic City.